It's live.
Yes. Okay.
I rarely do these. Hi, everybody. It's me. It's Colette Baron-Reid. Oh my God. Okay. I have to tell you, the reason I came on here today is because it's the full moon and it is so intense. And I'm talking to my friends all weekend and today. And like, are you feeling this? Am I feeling this? Are you feeling this too? Yes. And so I keep pulling everybody's cards and mine. And I keep getting milk and honey in protection for like 3 people, including myself today. So I thought I got to talk about this because this is what it means when you think about it. Like we've got the card of the day. We've got amethyst, which is about letting go and surrendering. We know that's what this full moon is all about. We know all about surrendering to the highest version of things because it's in Sag and we've got all this other stuff and happening. But the main question here is what all the stuff that goes on in our heads, what are we making it mean? Right? That was the one thing that came up for everybody that I talked to is like, what are we making this mean? This thing that's going on in our heads that we know that we have to let go of, either a resentment or something that we're mad at, or something that we are afraid of, or something we're projecting. So it's always about the story that we tell. So this full moon, it's not just about like the specifics. It's about the specific of the story. But is that true? So the question I want us to ask ourselves, I'm going to be asking myself because it was really, really profound, was what am I making this mean? When I realized I was going like a hamster wheel over and over and over again. The other thing about milk and honey and protection, and because it is the full moon, it represents things that are in excess, the things we have to let go of that are in excess. Are we acting out in our addictions? You know, for me, I have to watch the food thing. I have to be very careful with what I eat because I can get super into like, let's just dive into a vat of ice cream and it would be good. Right. So I've had that since I was a kid and I have to be careful. So I'm very mindful of what I eat. But it could be anything. I'm in recovery. But we can also be addicted to fear. We could be addicted to our need for division. We can be addicted to an opinion, right? Like that was the other thing I thought, So the question we all need to ask today that will really help us today on this full moon is, because it's a super moon, it's a strawberry moon, it's all kinds of moons. What am I making this mean? And what's the highest version of this? Anyway, so that's why I came here today, because I had this epiphany. We're shooting my podcast. You can tell I'm in the studio. Anyway, I wanted to also mention this time next week, today, the same time next week, same time, same station, I'm having a party and I want to invite you. And it is the solstice celebration with astrologer Leslie Tagorda, who's one of my most favorite people on the planet. She is so knowledgeable. She is so kind. We're doing a ritual together to help all of us set our intentions for the second half of the year. It's going to be so beautiful. And we're going to be doing a whole bunch of cool things, an activation. You get to ask me questions. And Leslie, it's going to be awesome. So I have to just make sure that I've got all the right information, that we are streaming live online at noon. Yes, at noon next week on June 21st. And you're going to want to go to ColetteBaron-Reid.com/summer so that you can join us for free. Everything is free. But we've done this for the past few years. And Leslie was the wonderful person who came and joined us also for the winter solstice. And everybody loved her. So we have lots to talk about how to really use the energy that's quite intense. Let's agree. This is intense. This is an intense time. But we've got great information about how to work with the energies for our highest good, for our, we want to feel okay, right? We want to do what's best, and we want protocols. We want practical tips, right? I do. I'm going to give them to you because I have some. Okay. Anyway, great to see everybody today. Love you all so much. I'm going now. I'm going to go. Mark, put your hand there. He's going too.
I'm going to.
We're going to lunch. About food. It's always about food.
How do you turn this on?